Hi, this is Heather Carboneau coming to you live from Center Stage Preschool here in Ashburn. I'm speaking today about this beautiful new word called resilience. I listened to a woman named Ann Marston, Dr. Ann Marston. I went to a symposium on mental health for children and young adults a few weekends ago here in Loudoun County, and it was incredibly informative and enlightening and really amazing. So our keynote was Dr. Ann Marston. She did amazing research. They researched what it was for a child to have lost everything and still come up and take on their challenges of their life. What was the difference between these children? So they did their research back since World War II. And so children who have lost everything, their families, their parents, their homes, their communities, what was it about these children who have lost everything, but some were resilient and some did not thrive? So they wanted to see what that was. Was it dependent on money or support or intelligence? And so they did all of this research for so long. I'm going to make this very short and encapsulate it as much as I can, because what really struck me had everything to do with preschool and the importance of what we're doing here today. So with all this research, who made it? What were the identifiers that said children would either thrive or not thrive? And what were those mile markers? What were those flags? What were the indicators that would say my child is going to make it? And she spoke for about, I would say, 30 minutes. And I was taking crazy notes because she was an expert on young child development. And you know, that's like right up our alley and what I was excited to hear about. This is the markers. I'm getting ready to read this magic markers that say whether our children will be resilient within school or not, regardless of where they've come from. If our children can just learn these things, then they will be teachable and they will be able to thrive outside of the home, in the schools, and in their jobs. Are you ready? It's magic. The first one, the importance of school success. Can they pay attention and listen to the teacher? Number one. Number two, can they control emotion and impulses? Number three, can they wait their turn and sit on a line in a circle? Number four, can they follow instructions? And number five, can they switch activities? Can they transition well to one activity to the next? That's it. So many parents have said, Miss Heather, you have to push phonics. Miss Heather, you must push the numbers and the counting, and I want them to be able to know where their countries are. Miss Heather, we need this kind of curriculum, we need that. And there are many schools of thought, and I pretty much think that all of them have merit. Are they kinesthetic? Are they listening? Are they hands-on? Most children between the ages of 3 and 6 are hands-on learners, so we can introduce a concept, but if we can support that concept with 2 or 3 kind of hands-on to really bring that home, that child is really going to grasp that and master that concept. So here we are. These major things, she basically described preschool. And I was so excited because here's what's happening. I've heard people say that preschool is the new kindergarten and kindergarten is the new first grade. Here's what I say for Center Stage Preschool parents and for myself. We say no. Preschool is preschool. If you see somebody crazy thirsty and you throw water on them, you feel as though you've given them water, but have they really taken it in? And so that's what I'm going to say to you today. Our children cannot learn effectively unless they have these 5 things down. Honestly, they're not teachable at that point. We're just managing children's behavior. If they learn these 5 things, then effectively we're handing the children a cup that we can pour education into. So our children are thirsty, they're active, they're excited, they need a cup. They need to be able to sit and learn and listen. Preschool is giving children an effective cup with no leaks and no breaks, huge cup that they can just fill in all their education. I do not want us to get the cart before the horse. We cannot throw curriculum at these children that they're not ready for if they're not able to absorb it. Our children have to be teachable. They need to be good citizens and learn how to be a good friend and work as a team. They need to listen and transition and sit on the line and line up when we ask them to. All of this are markers for success. Success for your child for the entirety of their life. That is the importance of preschool. Thank you guys. Have a great day.